The Minister of Works and Housing has called for additional funds to address Phase 1 of the Akosombo Dam spillage resettlement program. Following the spillage of the Akosombo Dam, the government of Ghana initially allocated 200 million cedis to the ministry for the resettlement of those affected by the disaster. However, during a stakeholder public hearing on the Akosombo Dam spillage, the Chief Director of the Ministry of Works and Housing, Reverend Stephen Yelse, called for an additional 2 million cedis to cover consultancy fees and land compensation as part of the ongoing resettlement efforts.
On July 30th, the Speaker of Parliament, Alban Bagbin, set up a 7-member ad hoc committee to investigate and establish the circumstances leading to the spillage of excess water from the Akosombo Dam and evaluate the preparedness and response of the Volta River Authority and other relevant bodies. Speaking at the committee hearing, the Assembly Member for Sokwe Electoral Area and representative of Assembly Members of the Southern District Assembly, Edmond Fingevu, indicated that the VRA failed to communicate with the Assembly Members to relocate their community members.
When it happens like this, normally it affected our drinking source of water. That is what normally happens. It does not even come up to where it has reached now. We've never seen it before. What I did was I used the community information center and I went to churches and other gatherings to inform them and read what I saw on social media to them that this is what VRA is saying. So we should all be on alert.
The Member of Parliament for North Tongue constituency, Samuel Okujetu-Ablakwa, announced that residents from the communities affected by the Akosombo Dam spillage will in the coming days pursue a class action lawsuit if government fails to compensate those affected.
Next month will be the first anniversary. So we have met and said that if by the first anniversary we don't get strong indication, we don't see actually the first group of people receiving compensation, then we have no choice but to resort to the courts for class action for all the victims to receive compensation. Because as Togbe said, it's like we've been forgotten.
The Chief Director of the Ministry of Works and Housing, Reverend Stephen Yelse, reiterated that additional funds are required to address issues of consultancy fees and land compensation as part of efforts for Phase 1 of the Akosombo Dam spillage resettlement program.
Government made available an amount of 200 million to start the process. We've sent a memo to Cabinet about various options, how to proceed in resolving this issue. In all, we projected about 600 million cedis to do the project. But currently we have 200 million cedis. So if you are to do it in a year, it means that we need 600 million to be released for the resettlement process. If it's going to be 2 years, then it means that we need additional 100 million to make it additional 200 to make it 4, so that we can fast track it and do it in 2 years. If it's to be 3 years more, then we need 200 million every year.
The 7-member ad hoc committee has adjourned sitting for the day. 2 more districts are yet to appear before the committee, as well as the VRA and NADMO. Reporting for ChannelOne News, I am Christopher Kevin Asima, reporting.